Hello, welcome to Patch. I'm your host Paul James, and today I'm joined by Damo Camilleri, Matto Phillips, and
Paul James.
Paul James. If you didn't see this, I stuffed it up beforehand, and it's time to take the piss out of me. This is our patched updates, where we talk all about the games that we've been playing over the course of the last month or so. Who wants to kick things off? Matto comes more prepared than any of us. He has a little list with printed notes and stuff, so if you see him looking down at the ground, he's definitely not staring at his groin, he's staring at the floor.
That's when he's looking at his groin. Yes!
Yeah. Who wants to kick things off, or do you want me to?
Yeah, you never kick
Paul James.
things off.
Alright, Paul James.
Floor is yours.
Octopath Traveler is the thing I've been playing the most, because I like old school Japanese RPGs, and that ticks every box. Probably put about 35-40 hours into it now, mostly level grinding. Like, I've heard of some people that are halfway through the game, done about 3 or 4 chapters for each character. I haven't even finished the first for most of them, because I just keep stopping and level grinding, get everyone up to like level 20 or so, and then I move on, get the next person. They're way under leveled, spend a bunch more time. Oh, now they're all getting close to 25. I'll make sure they're all 25 before I progress. So I'm ridiculously over leveled. But
that's how you play JRPs. So when you get to the end game and you're like doing all those, not end game, end game bosses, not the final boss, end game bosses. Like, hey, like Omega Weapon from Final Fantasy VII and stuff.
Now I don't know if Octopath has that sort of thing, but
it would.
If it does, then I'll find it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Stories for all the characters are pretty cool so far. But I've only met 5 of the 8 characters, so we'll see how that plays out. I'll be messing around with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Switch. I picked that up the same day that Octopath came out. Enjoying them both. But I played Captain Toad when it came out on the Wii U, so I loved it then. It's really awesome even now. And then it's just been a lot of little indie games and different bits and pieces. I've been doing a lot of, if you've been watching the Player 2 channel, you'll see there's a bunch of Let's Plays that I've been doing the last week or so. Managed to clear some space, and I've just been recording a bunch of them. So you would have seen Overcooked 2 that we did just before, and there'll be a bit more Overcooked 2 since we recorded that earlier today.
Hoi.
And then I've been playing a lot of Metroidvanias. So there's been what do you call it, Guacamelee, because the sequel comes out in about a week from when you're viewing this.
Yeah.
Chasm, which came out of PS4 and Vita, that's a procedurally developed Metroidvania that's pretty cool. Dabble in a little bit of Hollow Knight still. Like, there's just been lots of little things that I've been playing along the way, which has been pretty cool. This is the time of the year to do it because it's fairly quiet. And I finished Final Fantasy XII, the remaster, along the way, which I kind of started last year, reviewed, but never quite got around to cleaning up everything I wanted to. So I finished all that off. But that's pretty much me, really. There's nothing that's really been this big. Like Hollow Knight I spoke about last month, so probably don't need to talk about any more about that. That's pretty much it for me. It's been a kind of quietish sort of month, which has been good. I've been busy working on a lot of editing with that Gamer School, which is now live, so go check out the first couple episodes. Been a lot of editing for that, so I've spent less time playing games. Who's up next?
I'll go.
Hoi.
Oh, the silence.
Dead air.
Just a standard.
Yes, here we go. Go on.
Just a standard Just Cause 3. Still the standard blowing up. It's the same old. Doom, actually got Doom
Whee!
from your talk last month, saying it was all good. That's
You're not actually welcome on this show unless you've played Doom 2016. I might make that a criteria now going forward. Any guess? Like, have you played Doom? No? Get off. We're cutting the show.
Yeah, you're not coming.
Even if you just have to at least complete the first level.
Yeah.
No matter about
50 times or whatever.
Well, the first level's crazy. Just that intro part where you get off the bed, shoot around, and then go on the elevator. It comes up. Doom. You're like, yeah.
And you can hear E1M1 and like, yeah, right. This is
like, yeah,
it.
Blow some stuff up. It's great. I play a little indie
God, I
game.
love Doom. I can't wait. I can't wait for Doom Eternal. Next year, most likely next year.
Yep.
Was there a VR one?
Yes.
Well?
Yeah, it's on PS4.
Yeah.
And I believe it's now available for PC, or will be soon. So.
And there's the 4K version floating about too.
Yeah, true.
An
indie game.
Indie game, yes. Played a little indie game called Hue.
I know the name, but I don't know much about it. So talk to us.
It's about a little boy in a little grey world who's trying to find his missing mother. and on the way you sort of collect these little colour palettes.
Trailer in the corner of the screen right now.
This sounds like my game.
Just right about there.
Right there. Next to boy.
Probably covering boy.
Covering poor boy. Yeah, so pretty much you just go through the world, you get little colour palettes which kind of use as little puzzles. So if you got like, you might have a green wall or something, so you use the green palette and the green wall disappears, so then you can clear through it. It's one of those types of games. It gets, at times it's a little bit easy, you go, oh, this is a bit boring. Then it gets the really hard parts, and you just go,
because they're hard puzzles or something?
It's not hard puzzles, it's more, some of the colours are a bit the same. So you pick one colour, and then you die because it's the wrong colour, and you just go, oh. Because I think there's a blue and a dark
slightly
blue.
lighter blue.
Yeah, so there's blue. I was looking at the colours, there's blue, dark blue, blue. So it's just, that's the confusion right there.
Yeah, okay.
And then you got orange and yellow, which are a bit the same, but overall it's not bad.
Maybe you're colourblind.
I'm not colourblind. There is an option for colourblindness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's either that or...
Game devs, you're doing things right.
Yeah, no, I think pretty sure it was.
Accessibility in games is amazing nowadays.
What else? Lego Star Wars.
Lego games are so much fun.
Wait, which one?
The complete
one?
The complete saga.
I still want to get back to that.
Yeah.
I never actually played it.
You can tell, it's definitely a kid's game, but who cares? It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, and then you get the cheats and you unlock all the ones that that boost, like multiply your studs. So you end up getting like times 15 per stud, and it's you got millions in about 2 minutes. It's great.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's no fun.
No, it's awesome for some of the unlocks.
Just what, Darth Maul, that's it. And Dooku. Just all the Sith. That's all you want.
and also, like, for someone like me who's a trophy whore, if I play a Lego game, I get every single trophy in that Lego game. So having those cheats that unlock all, like that get all the studs flying along really quick, just saves a bit of time in the long run. All about that shit.
Yeah, and this is all thanks to Doom for Lego Star Wars. Because if you don't know the story, I had to put it in the game for Doom. So it needs to update. Like, yeah, cool, updated, 60 gig. Oh.
Yeah, on your connection. Is it done yet?
It's done. It got done yesterday. That was about 4 days of just not fully, just every now and then just turn it on, walking away. So I thought, nah, I'm getting a Game Pass. It's actually pretty impressive. I wish I got it.
Game Pass is awesome.
Yeah, it's good. For what the games are on there, you just look and go, oh, I can play that and play that.
They've got heaps.
Oh yeah, and every day they tend to just add new ones in every day.
Yeah. And I don't think it's quite like Netflix, because like with Netflix they'll add stuff but then they take things away. Like I was like, oh, finally I'm going to start to rewatch Lost again. I went to go finally watch it 2 or 3 days later, gone. Like,
Yeah, it was really weird. I've only ever been notified once of a Netflix show actually going. It was watching Pokemon, actually, and it was like this date, I'm like, oh, that must be a thing that's on all their shows. And then like,
I think it's like a licensing thing, because I know in the case of my Lost one, it left because
they might not have
Hulu picked it up in America.
Okay.
And so it just had the knock-on effect for everyone else.
So Stan here?
Is that...
I think our Hulu maybe is like Stan, or maybe we can get Hulu. I don't know. VPNs for life.
That's me done.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Go for it, Damo.
Wow.
Fire Emblem, what else?
No Fire Emblem. No Fire Emblem. I know, it's a sad month for Dean.
I had the video already edited, ready to just drop in the trailer of something Fire Emblem related in the corner.
No, I did rewatch, if it's Fire Emblem related, I did rewatch the trailer for Three Houses. And
there's not one, but 3.
Is it still 3?
Huh? There's still 3.
There's still 3.
It might be a 4th. Who knows? But I am really looking forward to that.
Is there a 4th one?
I got into not an argument, maybe a disagreement with somebody that was like, yeah, it just looks like shit, like, screw you, like, he's like, yeah, I'm a snob. I'm like, oh, well, to me, it's grass. Like, I said, I've only played from Awakening onwards. And he's like, yeah, well, I've played since the beginning and stuff. Like, went back and I'm like, okay. So they've just changed the whole system and stuff. I'm like, well, you've got to attract new audiences. But there's still the core game, is what I believe, is, like, still very...
It's Fire
Emblem is still Fire Emblem. Like, nothing's really changed. There's, I mean, it's not like playing Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 15, like,
Or even be yet 14, which is an MMO, like it's completely different.
So, I watched the trailer for that again. Amazing. Games-wise, though...
I do like the fact that you just spent longer than I've spoken about some games today talking about a trailer. You've already seen.
Heavy on the Switch this month. A lot of Gungeon.
Yep.
A lot of Hollow Knight. Like I balance between the two as I get more pissed off. It's like, and
now by the time the game comes out, you've bought over. By the time this episode comes out, you've bought Overcooked.
So it's just the trilogy of hate. But no,
the hate triangle is complete.
Like because obviously Gungeon had its big update, Advanced Gungeons and
Dragons.
Drag Guns.
Oh god.
It's amazing.
Get Gungeon.
Very infuriating now that there are like wall mimics, chest mimics. So it's like, hey, this chest open. And it's just like, I'm like, and everyone's like, just shoot the chest before. I'm like, it's not instinct to shoot the chest first, whatever. Guys, no, we're not going to.
Or just shoot people in the chest.
It is amazing. I liked it. I think they had to patch it. There was a couple of glitches on the Switch. Not massive, like. You know, I think the first dungeon had some issues, but whatever. I wasn't really seeing much. Hollow Knight is amazing. Thank you to that Team Cherry.
South Australia.
Team
you
Cherry.
do good work.
Soundtrack's perfect. I actually play it in class from time to time now when they're working on their maths because it's beautiful.
Aren't you supposed to be teaching kids?
The soundtrack. The soundtrack.
Oh, you play the music. I'm playing the game.
Play the game. Oh, no, what's the question of this? 2. I don't care. What?
I was going to say the math
the soundtrack is amazing. I've been playing it in class.
Yeah, okay. But Oxford cover all that.
Throw me under the bus. I've totally been playing it in class. But no. If you guys are listening to this, I would love some merch though. Maybe make some pins, and I'll buy the shit out of them.
They've done a bunch of stuff. It's on Fangamer.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about this after this. Awesome. South Park, The Fractured But Whole.
On the Switch?
On the Switch, because it was on sale. So I was like...
Oh, really? Already? That's awesome.
Yeah, there was the Summer Not Summer sale.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't...
Wait, is that what they called the sale here? Or is it just Nintendo being lazy and they've just focused everything on North America? Or the Northern Hemisphere and gone, it's the summer sale. We're in winter. It's the summer sale.
No, that's what it's called. It's Summer Not Summer sale.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool. There was a bunch of things that I was like, what do I want to buy? I'm like, I'm never going to... It's 40% off. So...
Looking right now. I don't know why I've already
before you do it, Safeway has 15% off vouchers. So you can save even more money. And I didn't know, so I could have made even more money.
Safeway?
Safeway. Oh, sorry.
Woolworths. Fresh food people.
I mean, at least they make you pay for plastic bags.
Yeah. Let's get on to that topic in another podcast. But no, really cool, fun
plastic
game.
Bag cast.
Combat's really fun this time. The character, the PC principle. I mean, I'm a huge South Park nerd. I absolutely adore it. So it's been a lot of fun for me, especially like watching the TV show. Like I knew that you missed a bunch of content because you're like, well, this is a lot more related to the show now. Like,
yeah,
you know, and I mean, just me being able to, it'd be like. To me, it feels like Simpsons Hit and Run. Like, you know, you get to explore Springfield, but this time I'm exploring South Park, and it's so cool. Coonstagram, like, you know, taking selfies with people and stuff. It's just this really weird, bizarre thing. I don't know, it's just something that hooks me in with South Park games. And Monster Hunter World, because the Behemoth update dropped. So
the Final Fantasy Behemoth.
Yeah, so the Final Fantasy crossover, which means the Rathian is in Final Fantasy. So it plays a lot differently. It's a lot of fun. It's really, really hard, but I'm cool with that. Just makes me like want to, you know, reconsider playing different styles and stuff like that, and still to carry this.
Yeah,
this guy.
I think last time we did this recording, I think we spoke about how I was going to jump in and play.
Yeah, I understood that when it came to it, it was like, we
were super keen. I told you what I was up to, and all right, cool, you were ready to go, and then it just.
I don't even think we'd be able to get you through to the end in a school holiday.
Those school holidays, I just destroyed so many games.
Yeah, well, that was it.
But it wasn't Monster Hunter in the end.
Yeah, for
I kept working through the pile. That pile was a lot bigger last time.
Yeah, you've done well.
And like most of those Switch games I've already been and played as well. They're just there because maybe Angelica uses them for like Mario Kart or, you know, something, or Zelda or something might get cycled through. So really, it's just this pile of PS4 games and maybe 2 or 3 out of that. Like,
yeah,
I'm moded. There was a big school holidays.
Oh, and I did Curtis Star Allies again with my nephew, because nothing says, hey, play a game that you can actually do. And the little bastard was like, not cheating, but like was just skipping levels because I'd not beaten the whole game. So he was just going to the end. And I'm like, no, you suck at this game. You need to get better. Like, you need to go through each level so you can actually do well. But because of the update, you got like Dark Meta Knight or something, and his moveset's just broken. So like, it makes the game really easy to have him as an ally. Like, he just like kills everything. You're like, well, this is good for
I mean,
him.
let's be fair, the Kirby games are pretty easy anyway.
Oh, I'm on 100 and something lives
after
just one playthrough. So, yeah. But no, that's been fun. And that's about all I've been playing. I think it was something I was going to check out on mobile by Square Enix, but I still haven't gone around to it. Sorry, Jim Bob.
Is there much on the to-play list for the next month or so?
Overcooked.
Good, we've sold him. You're obviously playing a bit of Star Wars for the late game review, but you're mostly done now anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, it's in the editing process now, but I got onto Knights of the Old Republic last night.
Oh, awesome. Another one through Game Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to watch a video of that now.
You just don't think you'll ever actually get back to it?
I can't get back into it. There's too much for me to play.
It's still on my to-play list.
The most annoying part is because you've got a widescreen TV because it's back in the old format. You got
back
the square. It's back to the 4:3.
Yeah, sorry, 4:3. Yeah.
And it's just annoying to see his black fly like, oh, I hate it so much.
Yeah.
It's like, just put something behind it or something.
Can't we just stretch the screen?
Oh, I don't think. Oh, you could.
You probably could, but
Probably could.
Yeah.
That involves effort for them. It's like, oh,
and they've already added.
We'll remaster it. Oh, let's just put the graphics in. Don't worry about anything else. Let's make it look nicer.
Make it look nicer, and I think they added achievements.
Oh, what about this control pad? Nah, graphics.
Oh yeah, you still got no control pad, hey?
Who? You.
What?
Well, the control pad for thing. Is it? Can you? Thought it was just complete keyboard on the computer.
No, because he's playing on Xbox.
Oh, you're playing on an Xbox?
Because the Xbox One they added to the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh,
so you can just download the old Xbox Game Pass.
Sorry, that was like a bit... Duh.
And yeah, they've added achievements to it as well, so I think it's the graphic improvements and then achievements, and they're like, sweet. Out the door.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that's fine.
Money.
Because see, if you saw my pile of games, it would be about that big.
That's like one shelf in the linen press.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
On the other side of this wall.
So you can see sales' games like, right, buy that.
Yeah.
Just buy it.
Yeah, that's it. There's sometimes you got to do it though. Otherwise, they're never going to be around.
It's like that. Yeah, Doom was like $20. I thought bargain.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people that snapped up. Not that I was a big fan in the end, but Wolfenstein 2 was $10 in an EB sale.
Yeah, so Assassin's Creed.
Nuts. Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah, I got that. So I got that $20.
And Origins is awesome.
Get a Nintendo Wii for what was it?
$30, I think. It was
28 bucks.
People were laughing at them. Like the number of they had the Facebook post and the number of laughing emojis for that one. Like people just thought it was hilarious. They were flogging off Wii's, but
for 28 still.
$28, it's still good.
It's still good for like you got little kids or something. Wii Sports.
Well, my sister just brought one for $50 and it came with 8 games.
That's right.
They all those like really games. Bad ones.
Pardon?
Big
no, it came with Skylanders, like a big bag of Skylanders thing. For me, get a thing for a kid, man.
That's good for a kid.
Then Wii
Skylanders,
Sports,
and then the important ones.
And then I can't remember what else.
Galaxy 2,
Skyward
Sword, Metroid Prime.
All that's worth money. All that's worth like so much money.
Yeah, if you get it from the right person who doesn't know what they're talking about.
Smash Bros is still like you try and pick that up somewhere. It's always $70. You're like, fuck off.
I think when I got Skyward Sword was $50.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And that
Who wants to play Skyward Sword?
It's one of the worst Zeldas.
I know a lot of people shit on it, but you know,
if they took the motion control out of that,
the whole cutscene, you can't like that. It goes the other way.
It wasn't precise enough.
You have there going around going.
I know a lot of people love it, but
I think like if you fixed up if you just remastered it and
just took out the motion,
control, it'd be fine.
Sort of for the Switch.
Let's do it. Make it happen.
They do it to everything else.
Yeah, they're remastering and porting everything else, mostly from the Wii U because no one bought one. But
they remastered the
Mario
Twilight Princess for Wii U.
Yeah, and Wind Waker they put on the Wii U as well.
Yeah.
So they got They're
gimme.
Nintendo are doing a pretty decent job of kind of remastering their old games and bringing them back. And
want that Mario Maker?
Now we just need to Mario Maker.
Enhanced graphics.
Enhance.
Oh God. Apart from Cook and Mama,
Cook and Mama.
Overcooked.
Cook and Mama.
Yeah, there's so many cooking games. Overcooked. Probably more
Master Chef.
Yeah, MasterChef.
MasterChef the game, the show, the game.
Hell's Kitchen the game.
Hell's Kitchen. I'm pretty sure that exists.
I'm
doesn't
fairly
it?
sure there is a Hell's Kitchen.
Sure,
game.
Oh
yeah.
god. No, I don't really know. More Hollow Knight. Like, I want to beat it. Apparently, that's getting a huge free update. Again, thank you, Team.
Hollow
Fury.
Knight?
Yeah.
Maybe.
More Gungeon, because I want to unlock a bunch of things in that. Finish South Park. They're like my big four, but then I do want to get on the Toad Treasure Tracker.
Good.
Is Super Mario coming out? No, that's in October. Super
Mario
Mario
what?
Party.
Oh, Mario Party's October, yeah.
Super
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, I
called
don't
Super
think they
Party or
want to. I
something.
don't think they want to put a number on the end so they can go. Look, we've
Ah.
got this ship straight
So-
again.
So they don't want to put like, what is it up to?
It'd be 11. If
14 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, fair enough.
it was the
I
next,
think-
if it was the
it's
next core
Super
one, it'd be
Party.
11.
It's Super Party or something, isn't it?
Super Mario Party.
Yeah, so it is Super Mario
Yeah.
Party. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no,
Mario
that's-
Party Switch.
Yeah, I mean,
Switch Party.
that'd be.
They're doing cool things with it. Have you seen the trailer for it? Like, so you've got your switches, and you can have like two people playing on their different switches, and you can, like, you.
It's in the corner.
You kind of, yeah, there's a trailer in the corner probably, yeah. But you can line your switches up like side by side, and there's like games that kind of connect through the different
Make
screens.
Oh,
the
wow.
map and stuff. So
Yeah.
you can, like, go like that
Um,
and be like, okay, well, now it's a shorter path. Or
Which I have no idea how they do it, but they
I kind of
patented
feel
it
like
a
there's
while
going to be friendships where you just go pull it out.
back. Just as someone's about to get over the line. So between Mario Party and Overcooked, no one can be friends ever again.
Nope.
Karen, you had no idea when you were advertising that.
We're coming back to the make no friends era.
But yeah, I don't think there's a.
Monster Hunter is coming to the Switch this month.
Yeah, Generations. I'll probably be jumping on that, but solo playing.
Yeah.
I think if I'm going to be doing it. Like, I mean, I'd love to run around with the team and stuff again, but just like.
We can just jump in and kind of goof around at different points.
Yeah.
But you can still go about your own things.
Yeah, I should say solo playing mostly, unless I'm playing with friends.
Yeah.
Because I'm really tired of idiots on World, and
Then I guess you better not play with me.
no, that's the thing though. Like, I could be talking to you, and I can be like, "Hey, don't do this. Like, do this." Like,
And I'll be like, yes, Damo.
I was playing with a certain somebody that was streaming, and when the monster went asleep, he just went out and hit it. So when they're asleep, it's double damage on the first hit.
Yeah.
So what you do is you just plant a bunch of bombs next to them, hit them, or they hit the bomb, and it's like boom, mega damage. But he just woke it up, and I'm just like, you gingerhead.
David Rowe.
David.
But yeah,
You'll see him next week in our Patreon episode from last month.
So yeah, but no. Apart from that, I don't think there's a lot that I need right now.
Yeah, I think Monster Hunter's one I'll pick up. Guacamelee 2 comes out, so I'll get that.
Did love the first one.
And that's about it. I'm just then kind of bracing for September when Dragon Quest and Tomb Raider and Spider-Man
Red
and all
Dead.
those sort of games. Red Dead's still end of October, so we've still got about 2.5 months for that.
They get pushed back.
No, that was when they announced their
I
release
thought it
date,
was the
end of
I thought it
October.
was the end of September.
No, end of October, but
Oh,
26th. But
there you
it's
go.
just a nice bit of gap between those. There's a few big hitters early September, and then I've got time to, if I don't get through them all, kind of digest them before. What I am really hoping for, and Square Enix people and PlayStation people, you better
Sponsor?
bloody be watching.
Sponsor.
I know your games are finished. Send us codes as soon as
Sponsor.
possible, please.
Yeah, we want that Final Fantasy VII, boy.
If I can... Oh, yeah, I wish. We'll send you everything we've done. 10 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, come on. That game's like got to be like complete, and they're just waiting for like.
No, because they kicked out the team that was doing it.
What did
Yeah,
they?
CyberConnect 2, they kicked him out, and we're doing it. We're doing it.
This is an update. Well, updates.
No, send us those games, right? Because if I can, and this is me purely selfish now,
Sponsor.
with Dragon Quest, Tomb Raider, and Spider-Man coming in there, if we can send those codes to Matt, and he sends me even one of those
Not
games,
me. Other Matt.
Houston, one of those games for me to review, then by the time the others come out, I'm already one down and things. It's nice smooth sailing from there. Just need one of them, Matt, and Square Enix and PlayStation. Get your shit together, let's go.
It's so big.
But yeah, there's some cool games coming early next month, so I'm keen. And then yeah, in the meantime, Monster Hunter and Guacamelee.
Yeah, and there's stuff for you.
And there'll be other little indies along the way too.
yeah,
Dead
there's
Cells and
stuff for you to like punch around
Overcooked.
on.
You're still a bit rattled by Overcooked, aren't you?
No, a little bit. Just a tad.
Any other games that people still feel they need to discuss or haven't, or just popped in their head?
Probably will actually talking about Final Fantasy 7. I do have a Steam, and on Steam, and I've got the cloud save.
Oh yeah.
I might actually
The cloud save, huh?
I might just go back and like actually just finish it. Like I'm not going to grind out to get everything max.
Just use the cheats, the ones that keep yourself at full health and just smash through.
Everyone said that was a thing. All it was.
I know it works for the PS4.
You have a maximum button.
I know it works for the PS4.
Is it? Oh well, on Steam originally it was just like you had max life and max mana.
Yeah.
MP, but like that was it.
But that's fine. Means you can't die.
No, it doesn't. It's not like you just have 9999. You still take damage. Like doesn't just go back up.
Works for me. it's still a big leg up.
Piece of shit.
Not that I've done it. When I played it on PS4, not that I've actually done it.
Yeah, now he's backtracking.
No, I know about the features. I haven't done them yet, and I wouldn't do that with my little baby Final Fantasy 9 either. Got to play that the right way. Well, then that's about it.
I think so.
Where can you be found on Twitter?
At Tacos Talks.
Taco Stalks.
Fucking.
At Paul James P2.
At Matto Phil _Phil. Make sure to visit the website.
We all get it right. This guy screwed everything up.
Make sure to visit the website player2.net.au where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to videos such as the Late Game Review and Gamer School and Patched and Insider and all those shows that you can see on YouTube by liking, sharing and subscribing. Visit us on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Consider kicking in a few dollars. That's actually down the bottom here. Patreon.
No, I'm just like watching videos on your
patreon.com/player2au. Consider kicking in a few bucks. Lower tiers, you get early access. Higher tiers, you'll get exclusives and the ability to join us in the monthly Player 2 podcast. We've already done Twitter, so it's time for us to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Let's get lunch.
Oh, God, yes.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to Patched. I'm your host, Paul James. Today I'm joined by... Oh, you weren't ready.
Yeah, no one was ready.
Sorry. The silence just kind of happened. Like, oh, this is it. All right.
Yeah, no, keep going though.
Cool.
Don't
Keep
stop.
Too late now.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Go. Keep going.
Keep going.
You're welcome to Player 2. Keep going. Yeah, we got the...
I'm your host, Paul James. And with us today, you've got...
Paul James.
Paul James.
Paul James.
Paul James.
Paul James.
Paul James.